What's up, family? Well, something I did want to kind of go over again because a lot of people don't understand that demons have names. And if you are familiar with some of the names that I may mention, because we mention these demons almost every day in conversation. One is hate. Hate is a demon. Uh, greed is a demon. Uh, jealousy, all of those feelings are basically demons, and a lot of us just don't understand that these demons uh, have names, and by not knowing how they work, uh, just ignoring the fact that these demons may be within you. When you look at somebody and you dislike them for what, I mean, you hate them. If you hate somebody, that's a demon of hate. And you know a lot of people don't recognize that. If you are a person who has just never had enough of money, and it's like, you can have millions and millions and millions of dollars, but it's never enough. And you're always trying to hog it and get more of it and deprive other people from getting it. That is a demon in itself called greed. Man, it's just so many of them, and it's funny how we can talk about it in conversation, and we can point the finger to this and that person, but we have to look within ourselves and recognize, when do we open the door for this demon to take hold of us and make us react. First, it's a thought in your mind. And then after the thought, then you react on it. And then that is where the sin comes from, is when you act on a thought that was planted by a demon. And the demon basically tells you that it's okay to do whatever the case is. Some people won't think that smoking weed is a demon. For some, it definitely is. And for others, they can claim that it's not. But if it's, does what it does for you to cope with life or whatever, to chill and think better and all that, then, that's you. I call it a demon because it does, it'll do that for me too. But I don't want to rely on those things. I want to rely on natural, just being a natural individual. I feel more strong. I feel more together, because really, when you rely on those type things, weed, alcohol, and even cigarettes and other things that people do to make themselves feel better, when you don't get it, it's really like a mood thing that you go through. You're really grouchy, you're really kind of mean, and you really, that in itself is a demon. The demon is trying to push you to go get this thing to make you feel mellow, make you relax, make you chill, make you feel happy and forget about all your worries. But once all that high and that good feeling go down, guess what you still got? You still got the problem that you had before you went to do all of the things that the demon suggested you should do to feel better. It's still there. So, understanding what the demon is, they all have names. And to beat it, I always talk about a problem and then a solution. The solution is to put your track shoes on and skedaddle, get gone. That's the only way you can literally beat the demon, is to keep that demon as far away from you as possible. No matter what it is, no matter what it is, if you know it's a stronghold that's holding you back, holding you down, making you do things that you normally wouldn't do under the influence or under the circumstances of the demon, then you flee, you separate yourself from it. And it really means that you may have to, stop being around certain family members or certain friends or certain associates, or just, being in an area that you should not be, because you may fall victim and let that door open for that demon to enter your mind and then make you go ahead and say everything is okay and go and do what it is that you shouldn't do. So these are the ways that you have to beat, and you have to always constantly remind yourself, where's that point? Where's that point where you even having a conversation with the daggone demon? And the conversation goes a little something like this. Yo, I ain't been high in a while. Right, right, right. Ain't hurting nobody. Matter of fact, my man bringing something, he's offering it to me. It's free. And no big deal, right? So, and it's been a while. Shoot, man. Might as well get a little buzz, you know what I'm saying? Get a little swig, get a little smoke or something or whatever. And that's that. But then once he's convinced you that you go ahead and do this thing, there's only one or two things that's going to happen within you. You're going to totally ignore the other voice that says, you shouldn't do that. You've been trying to clean yourself up. You've been trying to get right. So you need to get out of here. And then you ignore that voice. And you tell that voice to take a hike, man. I'm going to enjoy myself. It's the freaking weekend. You listen to the songs, and the songs are telling you the same thing. It's the freaking weekend. Enjoy yourself. Sipping on some Patron and everything else. But then after it's all said and done, you still ain't in no better place mentally and physically, probably. But this is what society has driven us all to believe that it's okay to do. And society doesn't recognize, or maybe it does recognize the demons, but totally accepts them. Society accepts the demon as to be a good thing. Because now they're legalizing weed. A lot of people who get high on weed, they don't need it for municipal purposes. They just want to get high. And they can find a doctor to sign off on it. Go the same with alcohol. As long as you ain't driving, you good, right? You can drink as much as you want. Go the same with smoking cigarettes, man. You may not get high, you may not do alcohol, but you smoke a lot of cigarettes. You're only hurting yourself, right? But the demon is telling you it's fine, it's okay. You ignore the other voice or anybody who comes and says to you, you shouldn't do that. So, to beat the demon is to put your track shoes on and go the opposite direction. That's how you beat it. And you got to know that point when you need to get gone. And if you don't recognize that point, if you're having a conversation with that demon, listening to it, that demon voice telling you that it's okay, you need to cut that conversation off and get to stepping. That's what's going to keep you right. It worked for me. I know that what worked for me may not work for everybody else, but you got to try it though. You'll see. On that note, I'm out. Treat people like you want to be treated, and it'll come back around. It has for me. My headache's going down now. Maybe I needed that workout. Peace, y'all. One love. I hope that helps somebody.